Did you hack Ryan Dungey's bank account? Is that why he's coming back?
Yeah, he's struggling.
Yeah.
It's all out in that truck out there.
I heard somebody was trying to say, oh, you know, Dungey's back because he's out of money. He's not out of money.
Stop it.
Dumb
We'll
idiots.
talk about that maybe a little bit.
Oh,
but
Hold up a minute there, Michael. If you're going to talk shit, at least use my name. I mean, it's right there.
Johnny Hopper.
Lurching more kids. What the f*** you doing? Hey, I'm doing two things. What? What are you doing? I'm making them mad. Most guys don't play good when they're mad. Look, you know you're embarrassing me. That's what you're doing. Yeah, well, that's the other thing I'm doing.
I guess if your MO is to diss indirectly, well, it kind of inadvertently makes people leave your team.
What is this, a Masons convention? What? Clank, clank. I need like a welding torch to play in this league here. I got an idea. Let's stop right now and let's just gather up all these bricks and let's build a shelter for the homeless so that maybe your mother has a place to live, all right? Shut up. Come on. And your sister, too.
Oh gosh. You know, I see media very different than the entire industry. Let's just say. I'm just gonna say maybe I'm the TMZ of moto. Maybe. I don't know. I don't even know if I like the way that sounds.
My God, yes!
Since I roosted Pulp MX, you know, maybe we should roast myself here just a little bit. This is the presser, guys, which, you know, sometimes I'm a little awkward in there, and go figure. So, what is this Charlie guy? Johnny seems awkward. Huh? Very true. I know he's new to this, though. Also true. Kind of seems like he has a chip on his shoulder. Ding, ding, ding. So he didn't make it as a rider? Yeah, mother... Okay, don't take it out on the guys that did. Huh, do I? I'm sorry. He has a huge opportunity. Hopefully he runs with it and makes a good career still working in motocross. Do I want to? I don't know. Haven't figured that out. But what I want to do, make motocross great again.
Health insurance for the injuries and bone breaking. Less restrictions on the meds we at home taking. Till this day my neck and back is aching. Risk your life to help you back the stadium. For the love of racing, but riders still gotta pay to compete.
Alright, scrolling down here. Johnny's a joke. Not gonna argue. I make lots of jokes. Ask actual insightful questions instead of the same dumbass question everyone else asks. Well, thank you, man. I try. I really do. You know? Oh, insightful. No, stupid amateur questions. You win some, you lose some. Alright, well, we're not gonna go to Vital. I don't want to cry today. In other news, Barcia signed a 2-year deal with KTM. I mean, Husky. Wait, the red one? Yeah, anyway, it's the red Husky KTM. He's gonna wear Troy Lee Designs gear. Deano, man, is out.
Hello everybody. Just wanted to thank everybody for the get well wishes. I am okay, nothing too crazy. I tore my meniscus. I'm getting surgery tomorrow morning, so it's nothing too crazy. Had a lot worse. I'm gonna miss these last 4 outdoors. I'll get surgery tomorrow and I'll be ready to go in 4 to 5 weeks.
Alright, let's talk about some Millville, Spring Creek. The last downhill before the start straight, you saw these guys going outside the corner markers on the way inside, creating their own line. Looked like a lot of guys were using that line to stay out of the rough bumps. And then in the 450 Moto 2, looked like they built up a wall there to prevent those guys from doing that. And then you even saw it a little bit down the start straight after you turn right, the long iconic start before the Millville whoops. Guys were kind of going inside the corner markers there too. That's sort of a little iffy. I know the rules state you're not supposed to do that, but you know, I'm still a big fan of it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission.
I'm not looking for forgiveness, and I'm way past asking permission.
And dude, these guys were able to just haul ass constantly, both races, because everyone was so close. There was pretty much guys on top of each other the entire moto. In the 250s, we saw Dylan and Jeremy freaking get into it. Jeremy smelled blood at the end and actually had his fastest lap time, or one of his fastest lap time, the last lap, which and it's going on 34 minutes. Dude, that's nuts. That's insane. That tells you how fit these guys are, or the weather was that much cooler, or something else, you know. So it's pretty damn cool that these guys can do it, because every time I was there, I was huffing and puffing after about 18 minutes. The 450s, man. Tomac, I don't know. Is it really Choke-Mac right now? It's not Tarmac. He's not falling down. He's just not doing that well. Is it because of depth of field, or doing a 5th, 6th this time? Just sort of what we got to be used to with Tomac. I mean, it sounds like something else has to be going on there. You've got a guy like AC that went 1-1, full of motivation, totally on top of the world, is going to keep doing it. Young, going to push the limits. We've seen him push the limits, and we know how that happens, or we know what happens because of it. And you got a guy like Tomac, who's won 3 years in a row. Like, why is he doing the Nationals?
The thing is, Bob, it's not that I'm lazy. It's that I just don't care.
Don't care?
It's a problem of motivation, all right? Now, if I work my ass off and Initech ships a few extra units, I don't see another dime. So where's the motivation?
Pretty sure he was hoping this whole COVID thing canceled the Nationals so he could take a break. I know when I was racing professionally, I would never stop. I was always going and going and going, burnt out, training, riding, traveling, whatever. And it takes a toll on you. The only time I got a break was when I got hurt. And I was just going, oh, thank God I got hurt. I know, it's an oxymoron. There's some irony in there. Because it forced you to sit on the couch, not do anything. Do stuff what us normal people like to do on the weekends. Sometimes you just want to chill when you've had constantly going and going and going and going and going. You know, you have a hard day at the gym. Last thing you want to do is go do another super, super hard day. Am I right? Weird analogy, I get it, but let me know in the comments below. That's sort of what I feel what's going on with Tomac. Just quite Choke-Mac, because I don't think he's got any pressure on him right now. Or maybe he has an astronomical amount of pressure on him with having a new baby and trying to keep the spot on Kawasaki as the #1 rider because you got AC here. Let me know.
I am a golden god!
And then you've got a rider like Baggett that, if you heard his podium speech, he almost sounded defeated.
If I don't win, like today, 2-2 is awesome, but at the same time, I feel that I was so close to being able to pull it off that at least they knew I was coming. And that's all that matters, but Adam did awesome.
Getting 2-2. He almost won that first moto, and then AC sort of put it to him on the second moto. Yeah, they finished like within 3 seconds of each other, but Baggett wasn't able to push the envelope and get right up there. I don't know if that's a mental thing for Baggett. The guy just seems very introverted, so I'm sure he's got a sports psychologist, and if he doesn't, he should get one, because the guy is a phenomenal athlete on a motorcycle, and if he could get his head right, dude, he's going to be up there every weekend. He just proved it again. So I'd really like to see him in Florida, or before the season ends, get a win. Get something under him so he can start pushing forward and just being the guy that we all know he can be. Not this hot, cold type dude. I don't want to nickname him the Bald Eagle still. We got to go to the series points leader, Zacho. That second moto getting a flat tire. Everyone is going, man, you need to pull into the pits, or you need to keep going. Looked like around lap 10 is when he started seeing something happen. He was all of a sudden did a 2:16, and I think AC was doing like 2:07s. And then the next lap, it was like 2:27. And then the next lap, it was a 2:21, and sort of got worse. Dude, if you've ever ridden with a front flat, it's super sketchy. I don't know how he did it and how he was only 15 seconds slower, which meant he was still faster than I was with a flat front. I don't know how that makes me feel, but that's the truth of the matter. The whole speculation is he should have went into the pits. Well, changing a front is difficult, and these guys, you hope your team knows that he's got a front flat. Just stick with me. You know, you pull into the pits, you could waste 5, 10, 15 seconds figuring out what's wrong with the motorcycle before they know. So the radio thing would definitely help, because they would be able to communicate, hey, dude, you need to come in, We've got it all set up for you. And let's just say perfect world, they knew that he had a flat front and he was all ready, everything to do there. I want to say minimum a minute goes by for them to change a front wheel with the axle, everything. Minimum a minute. Worst case scenario, 2.5 minutes. So he stayed out there. He ended up getting lapped. If I'm doing just some rough math, it looked like he lost 1:45 in the next 6 laps staying out there to AC. To me, that seems like a fairly even scenario with if he was to get into the pits. You know, loses like 1:45, finishes 16th for a 10th overall. Makes some points. He's only 15 points in the lead. I think that was a win-win. I think he did the right thing by staying out front. Yeah, there's the whole safety aspect of it, but I just felt like he had more of a probability of losing even more time going into the pits. I want to know what you guys think in the comments below. I know I've seen some guys on the internet with these teams actually change your front inside of like 40 seconds, 30 seconds. That's in a closed environment. That's what they're doing, not trying to figure out what's going on, not talking to the rider. Hey, what is it? Him being somewhat dumbfounded, asking, hey guys, what's wrong with my bike? Who knows what could all go down, but it could be something, right? Exactly. AC, if he wouldn't have had that 38th moto finish in round 1, him crashed out front, I think the dude would be winning the series right now. There's not a whole lot of time left. We've got 6 motos. That's not a lot. I think the ball's in his court. The momentum's in his court. Osborne's got to play major defense to try to get this thing wrapped up. Even on the 250s, only 3 points separate Dylan and Jeremy. Dylan's obviously faster. If he can continue to do what he did this weekend with get good starts, it's game over. But it looks like there's going to be a lot more fun racing moving forward. And Jeff Walker got some TV time. Sexton almost took his ass out at the end of the Millville whoops. Yeah, I don't know why we need to put that in there, but shout out to the privateers. Am I right? That was kind of a dick move. And remember, if you want to yell at me, you can yell at me directly at Hopper875 on Instagram and Johnny Hopper on Twitter. Bro!